co-creator of Chillin' with the Johnsons. Hope you guys doing well. I got two phones running right now. Currently, I think we have 234,000 subscribers, so I got two pages running right now. And I hope you guys are doing well. Just taking it one day at a time. You gotta do what you gotta do for you and yours, whatever you got going on, going in a fight, coming out of a fight, or going through a fight. That's what it's all about. That's life. There's always many ups and downs, and I hope you guys love the content that I share with you. You guys know that I'm a father, a husband, a businessman. I have many different things going on, but I gotta do what I gotta do for me and mine. Got four children, two older ones, two younger ones, 11, 10, 4, 2, and never a dull moment, always something going on. So I'm doing these videos to share my life with you guys, the day in the life of Mark Johnson. That's me. And again, the running maverick. I run. I'm an athlete at my age, 43. Don't look 43. No black, don't crack. And yeah, I keep up with my kids. They're athletes too, and yeah, I keep active. I keep active because again, your health is very important. Health is wealth, and as you get older, you have to make sure you watch what you eat, you watch what you do, and you keep your mind in the right place because having a strong body and a messed up mind is not good. So you want to make sure that your mind's good too, your spirit's good too, and your body's good too. You want to make sure all those three things are good with you. And so yeah, had a busy day today. But I decided to stay home. I decided to do a lot of cleaning and putting stuff together, putting stuff away, throwing out old stuff for the new year. You know, when the new year comes through, you want to make sure that you get rid of the old stuff from the old year because this is a new year. And 2025 is where we're at. Can't believe I finished high school like 25 years ago. And time flew. Definitely time flew. I definitely did a lot in that 25 years, but I wish I had done a lot more. So definitely the plan for the next 25 years, God willing, is to do a lot more than I did in the last 25 years. And I hope you guys got a plan too. A lot of my videos before, even past weeks, have been teaching people or at least educating people that you got to put a schedule together. If you want to achieve stuff in this new year, how's your resolutions going? It's already like the middle of the month. How you guys been doing? Are you done with your resolutions? Are you still on track? Did you put anything together? If you didn't put anything together, it's automatically done, right? Like they say, if you plan to fail, you fail to plan. And at the end of the day, or you plan to fail, you plan to fail. You plan to fail. And that's the thing about it. Like if you didn't put no plan together, you've already failed because at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? Like you're just gonna vegetate? You're gonna do absolutely nothing? Like I put my plan together and I'm working my plan. I hope you guys have been seeing some of my videos, seeing some of my captions. We got a new clothing line that we're pushing right now, the Running Maverick. I'm a runner, so I said well, we create our own running clothing line, and that's what I've created. So you can check us out in the caption below. Click on the link, and you can support us. And that's what we got going on just for the clothing line. We also got a cafe. You guys know I live in Northern Ontario. And north of Toronto, and we get snow, and we have a cafe. We have a Jamaican cafe where we serve lattes, espressos, Americanos, many kinds of different coffees. My wife is educated in that. She loves that stuff, so she serves that. And we also serve Jamaican food and Canadian cuisine. So it's called Patty and Pop Cafe, where we serve Jamaican cuisine, Canadian cuisine, and you guys can come by. It's up in Barrie. Um, Address is in the caption below. Patty and Pop Cafe, 121 Wellington Street West in Barrie, and you can check us out. And that's where we're at. So we have multiple businesses that we have going on. I also have a 9 to 5, and we have four children. So we never a dull moment, always something going on. And yeah, today was, like I said, it was a busy day, but also a busy day at home. Sometimes you just gotta be able to just put stuff aside and just stay at home and do what you got to do. And that's what I got done. And then I went to track practice. You guys know I'm an athlete. My kids are athletes too, so we train. And so we went to track practice. You know, we had to get stuff done, and we're training for indoor season. We're training for nationals, Canadian National Masters. At my age, we run Masters. So Masters starts at 35 years old and older, and it goes all the way up to like 80, 90 years old. We actually have people that compete in track and field and they're like 89 years old and they're breaking Canadian records and world records and stuff like that, and they're still active. So if you're in your whatever age you are, there's never a time that you can't say, no, I can't do it. Train and starting out, I've heard of many different people that started at like 60 and now they're 100 years old. I saw this one man, he was 60 years old. He started 40 years ago. His mom had told him he was too old to run. And he said, "No, mom, I'm going to do it, even at 60." And he's currently 100 years old now and he's still running. There's some videos on him. I think he's from the States and he's in the States. And he still looks like he runs 100 and 200, which are like hard events, but he still does it. He said the only drawback now is at his age, there's no competition. So he wins everything because to find 100-year-old people that are still competing in track and field is rare, right? They're either, you know, home or, passed on. So at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do for you and yours. Got to keep pushing forward. And so, like I said, I run track. I do really well for my age group. Trying to go to Worlds. Worlds is the end of March. Then it's in Florida, Gainesville. I think it's Gainesville, Florida. I want to go. Definitely, if you guys want to support me, I'll leave my PayPal account there. You can send me some funds, and definitely support a man trying to get to World Championships, track and field. I plan on running the 400 and 800, and if you guys want to support me, that's great. I'll put the emails down there, and definitely I'll put my PayPal down there, and you guys can sponsor me. Also, I'm trying to get to Canadian Championships, which is in Winnipeg this year, Masters. It's in, like I said, Winnipeg. I'm trying to do the the 400 and 800 meter, and yeah, it happens the first week of March, I believe. I think it's the first and the second of March. So I'm trying to see if I can get out there. And yeah, it would be definitely good if people could support me. Why not? If you can support somebody and you know who they are and you like what they're doing, like I said, if you guys like the content that I'm sharing on YouTube and all these different platforms, support, please. Um, but yeah, that's what I got going on right now. As father of four, married, 12 years to a lovely woman, and we own our own couple businesses. We have a YouTube page, and we have, like I said, four children. So we have a lot going on. We have a new episode coming out very soon for Chilling with the Johnsons. And I hope you guys loved the last episode that we had. It was really good, really funny, and it's called Chilling with the Johnsons. That's our YouTube page. But yeah, like I said, there's never a dull moment with a family of six. Family of six, there's always something going on. Constantly in the supermarket, constantly in the stores, buying stuff, unless you buy it in bulk. And yeah, there's always something going on with our family. Like I said, we have four children, we have multiple businesses, and we have a loving relationship amongst us. And there's always communication. That's key. When you're married or you have a significant other or you're with somebody, you build a relationship, there always has to be communication. You always got to make sure that you keep in touch. You always are talking, and they always know what's going on with one another. I'm always asking my wife, "Are you okay?" And she's always asking me, "Why you always asking me if I'm okay?" And I'm like, "Well, you're my wife, right? Like, if I'm not asking you if you're okay, I really don't care." And then there's a bigger problem there because if I'm not concerned about you, then what am I doing, right? You're my better half. So at the end of the day, I gotta be concerned about your well-being. That's why we're together, right? Like, so yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. And I hope you guys have a lot of stuff going on again. Like I said, if you guys need somebody to motivate you, I started a Patreon page where people can talk about what they got going on and they can feel motivated. You guys can click on the caption below and join the group, right? I got a group going on Patreon where we hold ourselves accountable because definitely that's one key thing in life. If you don't hold yourself accountable or someone else is holding you accountable, you're pretty much doing your own thing and you don't really have anybody to talk to or act to or speak to, right? So at the end of the day, you have to make sure that you're accountable to yourself. You're accountable to, well, I'm accountable to God, and I'm a Christian. I'm not being a Bible thumper or whatever you want to call it, but I'm a Christian, so that's my spiritual side. That's my backing, so I know that no matter what I'm going through, God is there for me, and He watches over me. So again, it's always good to have accountability partner, accountability um, on yourself because like I said before, if you don't have any accountability and no integrity, you'll do whatever you want and you don't care about the consequences, you don't care what happens to others, you don't care what happens to yourself, your well-being, you will just do what you want. And a lot of times you have to make sure that you have accountability because again, accountability causes you to get the job done and make sure you do it right. And if it doesn't happen that way, then you can You get come back to yourself and say, okay, what did I do wrong? What did not work for me? What did I have to change? Sometimes we got to change something. If we're not being accountable to ourselves, maybe we have to change our habits. We got to change the way we do things. We have to change our friends. We got to change people around us. And we got to change maybe even our eating patterns. We have to change like our sleeping patterns. Maybe we got to change just the way we work, the way we do stuff, the way we get stuff done. Maybe stop procrastinating. Make sure that we get the job done as soon as possible, so then we can say to ourselves, okay, I did this. I got it done first thing in the morning. I don't have to do anything else on that for the rest of the day. So always make sure you have a list of the things that you got to do throughout the day. These are key things in life. Make sure you have a list of the things that you want to accomplish, things that you want to get done, and go through that list daily. And hopefully by the end of the day, you can say to yourself, okay, I got all this stuff done. I accomplished all this stuff that I want to get accomplished. And then I have new things for the new day. You know, that's how I do it. Like a lot of people say, yo, how do you do so much stuff? How do you always have something going on? One, the children push us. The children are there and they're depending upon us. They did not act to live this life. We brought them into this world with God's help. And at the end of the day, they're here and they're depending upon us. And so we got to get the job done. We got to be able to provide for them, give them what they need, take care of them, and also take care of ourselves. You can't take care of them and you didn't take care of yourself. You have to have some kind of self-love too. So that's what I teach everybody out there, or those that are listening to this content in this video. Hope you guys love it. If you guys love it, give me that thumbs up and also subscribe to my page and share like this with somebody you know that might be able to might need this, might need this motivation, might need this kick in the butt to get stuff done, or maybe need some of these key factors to get things done. Put a list together, plan, write, execute. That's what it's all about. Next week, put some plans together to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Write it down and follow your plan. You got to follow your plan. If you don't follow your plan, you won't amount. It won't get done. So, yeah, I'm just doing what I got to do. And like I said, we got a large family of 4, and we're just taking care of business. That's what we got. Something always going on. Something is always happening. And never a dull moment, like I said before, our family's always busy, right? But you want to be the best parent that you can. You want to be able to be a provider, protector, a priest, pray over your family, watch over them, be the one that they come to whenever they need something. But also, though, you take care of them, they take care of you, right? Constant communication, constant love, constant respect. Make sure the respect is there. Like a lot of these kids nowadays are losing respect for their parents, and I'm like, do you understand what's going on here? Do you understand that I'm here to care for you, and I need the respect back? Like, there's a lot of kids out there that don't see the respect, and a lot of parents that don't see the respect. And I think that you gotta, one, communicate with your kid, speak to them. Don't speak to them like you're a friend, but speak to them like you're a parent. Because I've seen many parents, they speak to their kids like a friend, and it doesn't work. Because the time when you got to be a disciplinarian, they're like, but I thought we were friends. No, we're not friends. I'm your parent, I'm your father, and I'm your dad, and I'm the one that's here to take care of you. And you got to listen. That's what this is all about. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you got some kids telling their parents words, and I'm like, I couldn't do that when I was young. Are you kidding me? When I was young, I couldn't tell my mom some words and my dad some words. That wasn't happening. I had to close my mouth and be quiet and listen. And nowadays, these kids don't want to listen. They want to do their own thing. And I'm like, you got to move out then. or you can't stay here. You ain't paying rent. You ain't doing what, you know what I mean? Like, no. There has to be some discipline in the house. Has to be some respect. And it goes both ways. Like, it doesn't make sense that you disrespect your child. No. You love your child. You give them what they need, but you also see that there's discipline in your house, because how are they going to become good citizens if they have no respect in the house? Then they'll have no respect out of the house, right? You have to teach your kids how to have respect for themselves and for their family and for the being before they go outside. Because when they go outside, to be like, this kid has no respect. This kid has no manners. This kid has no discipline. And then they'll shame you out there. They will shame you in public. And what are you going to do when they shame you in public? Right? So you got to nip it in the bud. You got to make sure that there's some kind of discipline in your house, that when you go out the street, they be like, okay, your kid is very disciplined. Your kid listens, or your child listens. I don't know, a lot of people don't like saying kid because they think it's a goat or some kind of a baby goat. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm talking about, right? So, again, I hope you guys like this content I'm sharing with you. Share and subscribe to my page. And again, if you guys want to get in contact with us, the contact is there. Just DM me, message us, or yeah, send us an email. You know, that's what it's all about: communication, building relationships, building community, and that's what I'm building here. So again, keep pushing, don't give up, believe in yourself, you can do it, encourage yourself daily, and put the plan together. No one can do it but you, right? So at the end of the day, don't depend on others. Depend on yourself and get the job done, because you don't want to be having any regrets. You don't want to be at the end of the road and you're like, I should have done this, I should have done that. Just try it out, see what happens. We all fail. We all have ups and downs. We all have things that we don't always succeed on the first try. They say try, try, try again. And it's so important, because as long as you have another day above ground is a good day, and you can get the job done, or at least try it again. Try it again. Try again. And don't give up. All right? All the best. Keep pushing, don't give up. Believe in yourself. You can do it. Signing off, Mark Johnson, running Maverick, Money Maverick, Active Dad. Enjoy your evening. All right? Take care.